Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I'm here to review yet another movie from 2017, a film that I heard about. It was kind of sort of recommended to me. It is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original movie, The Babysitter. The Babysitter is a movie that was directed by McG. Now, before you just say no, you don't want to watch, the plot is we meet this kid Cole, who is your typical, I guess, geek who gets bullied in school. But his parents are going away for a trip, so they need to get him a babysitter. And we meet his babysitter, who's B. She's a blonde. She's good looking. So obviously Cole is instantly like, yes, best babysitter ever. Until he stays up late without her knowing. She brings over a bunch of her friends to the house, and he catches her kill somebody. Like, all of them are performing this human sacrifice ritual. And then once they see that he saw, the whole movie just becomes this kid trying to evade this group and them trying to kill him. Now, what I thought of The Babysitter was, what the fuck? Seriously, I watched this movie yesterday, and I try to record a review either right after or a couple hours after, as soon as I can, to get my initial raw reaction. This movie I had to wait. I had to wait at least a day to mull it over, to collect my thoughts, to get a good grasp of what I thought of the film, because I honestly didn't know if I liked it or not. I think it's directed very interestingly, especially for a horror film. McG, I don't really know if he's done a lot of horror movies. I just know him for the action and the stuff that he's done. So he does film it in a fast-paced way. It does have certain shots and certain transitions where I do get impressed with. I'm like, wow, that was actually creative. It's never boring. There's always something going on screen. The main kid, Cole, is played by Judah Lewis, a kid I've never seen before, but he was really good in the role. I will admit, the very beginning when you're seeing him get bullied by other kids, it's your typical the outsider, always the geek or the loser or the one who gets made fun of, the one who gets bullied. And I get it. For people who can relate to that, it's something easy to relate to. I was just thinking, I've seen this so many times. I want to see a main character who maybe can stand up for themselves, or maybe it's just doesn't always have to have no friends and get picked on. It's just, I wanted something different. Once you got into the story, I feel like I did get something different with him, so that's good. Now, the character B, his babysitter, is played by Samara Weaving. I really liked her as well. Not only was she, sure, attractive, because she was supposed to be, but she played somebody who at first seems like she has a heart. At first seems like the coolest babysitter ever. Her interactions with this kid, you're like, wow, I really like this person. And then it flips. Then when you see her as a killer or as somebody who is insane, and to her there's a perfectly rational reason why she's doing what she's doing. And she played both sides very well. She did become a little unhinged and scary. Her friends, let me talk about them. Robbie Amell, somebody that I've seen in a bunch of things. This might be my favorite performance of Robbie Amell. He was so funny. He was so over the top. There's scenes with him where he just takes his shirt off, and the main kid Cole is like, why does he have his shirt off? It's a good question. It's because he has abs. It's because he's good looking. It's because he's in great shape, and girls like that. But the fact that the movie did something that dumb and then pointed it out to you. Hana Mae Lee, who you might remember or recognize from the Pitch Perfect movies. She's the really awkward and quiet Asian girl in the group. She actually talks. In this movie, she talks a lot. She's not that weird person that I thought she just was in real life. No. King Bach, or Batch, he's a guy that people probably know from Vine. He's very famous from that, and sure, he's funny. This movie, he just played your typical black dude who told jokes and was the comic relief. Bella Thorne, who I'm sure you know, you've seen in whatever different things. She played the good-looking cheerleader girl that's stuck up and that's a big know-it-all and that's annoying. Basically every role that you've ever seen Bella Thorne play. Honestly, it's getting old. I'm not saying she's a bad actress. I'm not saying that at all. It's just she plays the same type of character over and over again. I want to see something different from her. Like, honestly, show me that you have some range. There's a point in the movie where it goes batshit insane, where this kid is desperately trying to evade these people trying to kill him, and it turns into a rated R Home Alone. I'm not kidding. It's so over the top. It's so crazy. It's like if Home Alone was rated R and you did some of those same situations, which, let's be honest, it would kill them, is bloody and it's violent and it doesn't hold back in that violence. I guess my whole hang up with the movie and why I couldn't decide whether I liked it or not is because it was very over the top. It was very goofy. It was very comical, and that's fine. Maybe I just wasn't expecting it. Maybe it seemed like it came out of left field. Like, tonally, it is kind of all over the place. You get some horrific moments. You get some horrific deaths. And then you get just silliness and goofiness. And I just didn't quite know how to feel. But I don't think this movie is for everyone. I think there would be people who watch this movie and say, what the fuck am I watching? I do appreciate the humor. I did appreciate these actors and how good they were. Overall, I guess Netflix is a good place for it to be.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen The Babysitter. What did you think of it? Did you love it more than I did? Or did you just hate it? Think it was horrible? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!